black guys who date white girls. Of course her father calls me boy. We're black guys.
I'm gonna start this off with saying I'm Haitian and I don't give a fuck who I'm fucking, who I'm dating, but the problem is, who likes me is who the fuck likes me. Now, let me add in the fact that I grew up in a very Caucasian area. Like, I grew up in Michigan and still live in Michigan. But one of the cities I first grew up in is Houghton Lake, being the only black family and ugly. It was easy for me not to date anybody. But if I was gonna date people, it was gonna be the Caucasian women because there was no other fucking women and I don't like penis. But as time progressed, I moved on to a little bit less Caucasian area. And when I say less, I just mean there's at least Asian people, Indian people, some black people, but still very, 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 I could do this forever. But still, I wasn't the only minority in the area. And like when it came to other colored families, there was more than just one. Aside from, okay, there was two, but like, the second one didn't come on until like I was like 10 or 11 in Houghton Lake, but like still, most of the color was in my family and that one biracial kid. So it's just like, still, he was a dude. I like women. He's got penis. I'm looking for a vagina. Now I moved to a bigger area with better schooling, better people, more diverse people, and guess yet again, only white women had any interest in me, and I realized why. And I didn't really care because action's still action. She said yes. Daddy doesn't like dark dick. I heard it's bigger. You guys are more interesting. You guys typically love women like me. You're nicer. You're different. Most of them didn't even realize I was foreign, even though I basically tell everybody I more or less come in contact with. I'm from Haiti. I was raised in America, and they're just like, you're black. Great. You're gonna piss off my father. And I'm just like, you still in the numbers, like you still want to bang, or you just want me for like status purpose to piss off your daddy, or you trying to get the N-word? Because I'll give the N-word to anybody, because personally to me, like, I get it's rooted in racism, but most of existence is rooted off of hate, if not love, if not confusion. So it's like I could choose to either hate the word, love the word, or be confused by the word. But for the fact that I realize I'm not an ignorant person, you could be a nigger too, even though you don't look like a I'm just saying, either way. So like, yeah, technically speaking, I primarily date and or screw white women, but my roster isn't all Caucasian. I would say, honestly, I personally prefer mixed chicks over all of them, just because I don't know what it is about the mix. Okay, like, what mix I should personify more instead of saying mixed chicks, because mixed could be Mexican and black, Mexican, Italian, Mexican, French. I don't know why I keep saying Mexican. Italian and Brazilian, German and Australian. Like, there's many mixes, but the mixes that I've been seeming to get into is black and white, and just like I of the 40 something women that I fucked with, I feel as if only like maybe 5 or 6 of them I'd go back to, which goes to say that I was just throwing dick and hoping that it stuck, and it didn't stick half the time. So it's just like, well, some women are like, oh, we should date, but I'm like, I know all your previous exes. I've seen how you are in relationships. You dating me isn't gonna go well because I don't listen well. I barely listen to myself. The fuck am I gonna listen to you for? That's funny, because you should control yourself, not control me. How about that? I know I'm a control freak, but you ain't never gonna tell the way that I keep it contained in me. So cool. But once you start controlling me, that's when I get cuckoo, because you got your body, I got my body, okay? Mind your business, I mind mine. I ain't gonna fuck your business, you ain't gonna fuck mine. I thought that's what our agreement was. I ain't gonna cheat on you, you ain't gonna cheat on me, but at the same time, you ain't gonna come over and try to micromanage me. That's why I don't stay at certain jobs. I know not to break the rules and this and that. You don't have to. Well, actually, I'd like to know what the rules are, actually. Just so I know what I can get away with and what I probably shouldn't even try to attempt. That's how I think about it, more or less. Either flipping way. I don't think I date Caucasian women. I just date and I'll fuck who's ever close and who's ever accepting. This is the main problem. And for the fact that this Caucasian woman, because of the fetish of me being black, the fetish of me being maybe bigger, for the fetish that they absolutely hate their daddy issues. So it's just like, I don't know why she wants to fuck me, but thank you. And now that I'm done with the fucking, I'm like, where can I get somebody that matches with me mentally? I don't give a fuck what you look like, to a certain degree. Because even though I say I'm not a lustful person, yes I am. Because if I can't play with your booty, why the fuck would I pick you? If I can't poke your titties, why the fuck would I pick you? If you won't want me to pinch your fucking cheeks like I'm a grandparent, why the fuck did I pick you? If I can't hug you and I feel like I'm feeling somebody, because I will admit, nothing against skinny chicks and very small chicks, because I know it's still body shaming regardless of which end of the spectrum that you're on it. Rather, you're shaming fat chicks, skinny chicks, or normal sized chicks. But I don't like when I hug somebody and it's just like, you're so like It's like you're in my chest. I need you to fill me out more. Like, I need to hug you and be like, I can hug somebody. So it's like, let me just basically be touching my elbows. And I know that's not always something some people can control. Some people are anorexic, some people are bulimic, some people just have a hyper metabolism that don't allow them to gain weight. Some people it is, some people got that. And I'm so aware of it that I try not to be a dick about it. But like, if you're gonna be a dick with your brain, this dick brain could turn to dick real quick. I always train it to be different, but I know how to get dirty. Why do you think my skin's so brown and beautiful? Back to the point of, I don't personally think, I don't know. I've always thought, would I ever marry a white woman? No. And it's the biggest reason is the Emmett Till reason. The he says, she says, and I still believe the way that America is still, I can get in trouble for not doing anything, which is why I'm so skeptical. And I'll be honest, I'll say on video as well as I've said it before to some women, I'm absolutely terrified of women. Like, look at me, I'm attractive. I am muscular. I have a decent sex drive. You think if she said he raped me, anybody's gonna be like, you know what, look at him. He looks like he could be a rapist. Men will be men. Throw him in jail. All men are bad. And then the whole entire world's going to be populated with females. And then females going to realize it's not all men. It's just some men. And some of y'all just don't know how to communicate. And some of y'all just ain't shit. But that goes for men. That goes for women. That goes for it. That goes for out of human existence. I'm not trying to say one team's worse than the other. The whole entire fucking system's bad. The whole entire gene pool's infected. I'm glad I don't have a fucking kid to my current knowledge. Because I've always thought if I was ever on stage one of these days, there's going to be someone that runs the stage like, hey, do you remember so-and-so? And I'm going to have to be like, show me a photo. I'm shitty with names. And I'm like, oh, she's cute. Okay. So, like, who is she? And she don't want to look like my type. Or, oh, she look like my type. Or, is she your mom or something like that? She's single? Wait, are you trying to tell me? You look nothing like me. You're an ugly child. Couldn't be my sperm. My sperm knows how to make pretty. Let me see your biceps. And you ain't got no muscle mass? Couldn't be my sperm. What's your favorite sport? Football. The American version. What's your favorite type of food? Bitch, you say you don't want to try. There's no. I'm gonna need a paternity test, because ain't no way in hell you my kid and you don't like any. Not an ounce of me. You don't look like me. You ain't got biceps like me. You don't play soccer like me. There ain't no way you could be from E's genes, because you ain't eaten enough. I'm just saying, like, I have enough madness. You're not even funny enough. Like, you annoy me. There's no way you could be my seed. And that's just, it's kind of a worry and it's kind of a concern, because I realize I stick my dick in crazy, and I've always said that I'd love to be a father. I'd be a great father. I'd be not an absent father. All the time. Because when you're busy, you're fucking busy. But I'd still make time to fucking learn how to interact with my kids, because I realize it's very important to cherish them when you can, because at one point or another, they're going to either be your best friend or your worst enemy. And it's, you raise your own opponents, or you raise your own best friend. And sometimes you could do everything right and they could still turn out wrong. And you could sometimes do everything wrong and they still turn out right. But I still want to be the one to say, hey, I did everything that I could. I did my best. I didn't just provide a roof over their head. I didn't just feed them. I didn't just lullaby them. I didn't just read them bedtime stories. I showed up to their fucking games. I helped them do things. I taught them things that are going to help them maneuver through life. I taught them how to communicate with men, women. I taught them how to communicate with those that you're unsure of. I taught them how to communicate with people that are too solid-minded to even talk to, because they're so stuck in their things. And it's just like, well, you could say honest truth and facts, but some people just believe in what they want to believe in. Sometimes you gotta learn when to leave, little one. And that's why life is sometimes hard, because sometimes those people get into a very power position. It's just like, well, you can't murder them, and you can't technically speaking vote them out, because all their friends are around them, and like there's no way to get around them without going through them. So you just gotta, I don't know, die quietly like Daddy did. That's just my thoughts on that. And it's like, I love who loves me is how I'm trying to get at, but most people just assume I fuck white chicks. Don't get me wrong, majority of them are white with a black ass.